Hello you and welcome back to the channel. In this edition of SJWs Get Triggered, we have Unwoke.HR. Now, we're all familiar with Get Woke Go Broke. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. We saw it with Gillette with their infamous toxic masculinity ad, which caused them to, quote, shift the spotlight from social issues to local heroes after that ad led to parent company Procter & Gamble having an $8 billion write-off. We've seen it in many companies for that matter. We've seen it in comics, we've seen it in video games, we've seen it in movies, many of which we've talked about on this channel. The overwhelming majority of things marketed as a feminist blank are probably gonna lose money at this point. It's a feminist comic book. Well, nobody wants to buy that crap. It's a feminist all-female reboot of that movie you love. Well, there goes another couple $100 million down the toilet. Well, it turns out that people don't really want social issues injected into the products they consume. And social issues get injected into said products when you have employees that care more about being activists than putting out good products. It's as if the decisions they make for their companies revolve more around how many likes they can get from blue check marks on Twitter than generating actual revenue for their companies. Well, in comes Unwoke.HR. If you're one of these companies that are dealing with that sort of nonsense, or if you're an employee of a company that's gone down that weird path of social justice, this is the site for you. As you can see, it's a job listing site. Hire thinkers, not activists. Hire courageous, free-thinking, and freedom-loving individuals, not ideologies whose only agenda is to weaponize your brand and business to further a radical cause. Hell yes, I mean, that's exactly what happens when your company goes woke. It really does weaponize your brand because it excludes a large portion of the consumer base that may not align with whatever social justice ideology your company is peddling. And that directly affects your revenue. I have not touched a single Gillette product ever since they came out with that ad. Before that, I almost exclusively used Gillette products, my razors, my shaving cream, etc., but after that, I replaced them all with competitor products because I, just like a lot of the American, and not just American, but around the world, people vote with their wallet. If you're gonna stand there as a company and throw out anti-male propaganda, you can expect a large portion of men to tell you to go fuck yourself, just like I did. $8 billion loss, baby. Here we see they have an important message to HR employers and business owners. Don't interrupt your competition when they are making a mistake. Let them fill their diversity quotas. Let them exhaust their resources, efforts, and reputation on being woke. Let them posture about their so-called virtues. Let their employees walk on eggshells in their bubble-wrapped offices. Let them think they are changing the world for the better. Let them think they are the counterculture. Let them issue public apologies in commercials and on Twitter for the crimes of simply existing, for improving the lives of billions through their services and innovations, employing millions of people, contributing immeasurably to the local and global economy, raising billions out of poverty. They have nothing to be sorry for, but they have chosen the path they are on. So we urge you to calmly sit back, relax, and watch your woke competition implode as they do their hiring based on skin color, ethnicity, origin, gender identity rather than merit. Watch the quality of their goods, brands, and services suffer as a result. While you base your hiring decisions on seeking out the best, brightest, smartest, and most competent employees you can find, people from all walks of life who above all else value the truth, hard work, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness, you have nothing to be sorry for. We thank you for your innovations, services, and contributions to advance the human condition. We're looking forward to working with you to keep your business running in top form without being destroyed from within by grievance politics and divisive influencers. Let the woke go broke, the unwoke team. Oh, goddamn, I feel so inspired right now. Whoever wrote that, you, sir or ma'am, are a legend. Thank you for that. And if you're one of those people trying to leave your woke company, they're promoting hashtag I'm out. Quit your woke company, tell your story using the hashtag I'm out, and give others the courage to follow your lead. Let's bankrupt the woke. I like it. I'm putting it in my video. But now that we've explored what the website is all about, let's take a look at what the left has to say about it. Here we are at Radical Leftist Bible, Vice. Unwoke job site launches, is brutally trolled and hacked immediately. Unwoke.HR was a place to list job opportunities without the burden of wokeness until people hacked it and filled it with fake listings. Oh, I'm sure this article is gonna be a treat. They're the first ones to report on it. Let's see what they have to say. A right-wing job recruitment site called Unwoke was immediately trolled, then defaced to display anti-racist memes and images. Let me stop you right there. I mean, these people always like to make it about like Democrats and Republicans, left or right. You don't have to be a right-winger to see how social justice nonsense is just consuming and affecting and just destroying companies from within. But of course, anybody who disagrees with these people's opinions or their side is automatically a right-winger, so I mean, it's not surprising. They've gone so far off the handle, so far left, that anybody to the right of moderate left is a right-winger. But let's go on. Unwoke.HR, a platform for listing open positions and job seeker profiles, believes that the modern workplace has become a hot pot for unchallenged radical thinking and left-wing ideology, because it has, and that society needs a culture of enlightenment, beauty, truth, and freedom through free market initiatives, because it does. According to the site, the Unwoke.HR domain was first registered in late June. Hire courageous, free-thinking, and freedom-loving individuals, the site says, not ideologies whose only agenda is to weaponize your brand and business to further a radical cause. It encourages hiring managers to watch your woke competition implode for hiring diverse staff. Again, let me stop you right there, Vice. Straight out of the social justice playbook, we got the diversity defense, ladies and gentlemen. Woke comic book sucks, it's because you hate diversity. Woke video game sucks, it's because you hate diversity. Woke movie sucks, it's because you hate diversity. Diversity is not usually the problem when it comes to companies getting woke and going broke. For instance, what they'll do is they'll have a horrible screenplay for a female-led feminist action movie. In said female feminist action movie, all the women can be anything they want and all the men are horrible or incompetent, all of the villains are men. The only good men in the movie are the ones that adhere to this weird feminist agenda. You know, the soy boy beta male, I drink so much soy lattes, the estrogen is starting to give me titties type. But the females have no flaws, they complete every task easily, there's no stakes, the movie sucks. And I'll say you only think it sucks because of the diversity of having females lead the action movie. Not the radical left ideology, not the feminist agenda, but diversity. And this is part of the reason why they actually force diversity in their projects, so they can use this defense, because it essentially paints anybody who disagrees with them as racists, bigots, misogynists, etc. The diversity defense, they use it every fucking time. So sad. But let's go on. Because this is a ridiculous thing to say, let alone build a website for, and because the site didn't verify CVs or listings before anyone is able to post them, people immediately started trolling the site with fake profiles, which made it the perfect recruiting platform for those looking to hire a big chungus. Wow, ever heard the left can't meme? They're using dead memes. Big chungus, really? Really, people? But yes, it is a ridiculous thing to say or build a website for when you're a triggered SJW. One is the complete Navy SEAL copy pasta meme. Okay. Another PP poo poo man, 20 years of experience in fintech, professional F-up, farty fart, and cringy white blank incel also feature on the site's hireable talent pool. It's very telling that Vice highlighted these ones because these are the ones they found hilarious. PP Poo Poo Man. It's as if third graders were the trolls. Also straight out of the SJW playbook, we got incel, which always cracks me up because have you seen the people that throw this insult around so willy-nilly? Here's an example from my recent Last of Us Part 2 video. Sam White from GQ UK called people who didn't like The Last of Us Part 2 incels. Look at this guy. And this is par for the course when it comes to these kind of people who throw that word around as if they're like knee-deep in poontang or something. Keep jiggling them estrogen titties, soy boys. Here we see examples of the trolling mentioned. I like that they filed professional racist under gaming, because as we all know, gamers are the most bigoted people on the planet to social justice. Obviously the site is fixed now, it was a temporary problem, and now that the website is working as intended, we see the salt flowing freely from the radical leftists on Twitter. What an unusual way to say we only hire white dudes. LOL at these pricks. What a fucking dumpster fire of a site. Job board for racist bigots is more accurate. And this one, my personal favorite. Excuse me? Let me be very clear. This is not okay. Of course it's not. Nothing's okay to you people. You live to be offended. But let me know whether you think this is a great idea. Finally, companies standing up to the social justice nonsense and hiring based on competence rather than a weird forced diversity quota. Or you think, oh, what a horrible, disgusting platform for istaphobes. Leave it down in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe with all notifications on so I can see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you there.